Hello there. I spent today on my farm most of the day actually, doing a lot of walking, but also too testing the GFX100S with the 32 to 64. I have some image samples below. They're straight out of camera JPEGs. I decided to do that rather than the RAWs since a lot of people do not have the ability to check out the RAWs, and the full RAW to TIFF conversion would be somewhere upwards of 700 megabytes. Even these straight out of camera JPEGs are averaging 65 megabytes, which is much larger than most cameras' RAW files are. So anyway, I need to do some work on my barn here, get some overgrowth on it, and come out there with a chainsaw, but it takes a while for this computer, even though it has a lot of RAM, to catch up on the image size. I took one of my buddies that lives kind of close out there to the barn. Take a look at this image, for example. This was with the 32 to 64. Come in, and you can keep coming in. You can count all the stubble on his chin there. You can barely make out my reflection in his sunglasses there. You can count every hair on his head. Once again, this is just the JPEGs we're looking at now. The RAWs, as stunning as these are better than most cameras' RAW to TIFF conversions. The RAW to TIFF conversions, I really don't think people want to download 700 plus megabyte TIFF files. So I decided to do this. You can also too count every stitch, well, every row of every seam in his jacket. And this is standing off at a substantial distance actually. Here he is leaning up against my tobacco barn. There's an interior shots. My rolls of hay and my trailer. And I have no idea what I'm going to do with them. All my tobacco sticks. No, I'm not raising tobacco. Come in on the focus point here. You can even see the grain in the wood. You can see every little speck of dirt. Once again, I could have brought down the highlights and sharpened things, not sharpen things up, but clean things up a bit. But I know people wanted to see the straight out of camera images from the GFX100S. They're absolutely stunning, especially if you're looking at them like I am on a 5K display. There he is, climbed up on a ladder inside my barn there. You can even see the grain of the wood. This is me standing down on the ground level, of course. You can even see everything. Once again, the RAWs have more info than this, quite a bit so. And these are just the freaking JPEGs, so it's pretty stunning. By any estimation, it's stunning. It was a very, very hazy, bad lighting day, actually. But here you can see the creosote logs that my barn foundation rests on, tar-soaked basically. Not very exciting images, but I would have loved to have bought this. I always wanted a grindstone with the mechanism attached. You set your foot on the bottom here and you pedal it and it turns the grindstone for, sharpening axes. And the guy only wanted $125 on it, but I don't have money for frivolity. I do not have money for stuff like that. I always wanted one though, but $125 is one hell of a deal. I even tested it out. It works fine. So anyway, I have a couple, 3 image samples below, and go ahead and check them out. Yeah, I know the outside is really blowing on this. We got an excessive amount of dynamic range. I brought it out to where you can actually see the horizon and stuff, but I wanted to leave these straight out of camera JPEGs. This is inside my barn, looking out obviously, so I need to clear some of the weeds and brush off the inside of the barn. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Goodbye.